Okay guys, welcome back. So, a little bit of an update. I have the Lime Crime Bushy Brow Precision Pen on today. I've used it a few times and I like it. I really like it. Once you get used to doing it and you realize how lightly you have to go in on it, it's amazing. So I have a whole bunch of drugstore products in front of me. I have one item in particular that we are going to try for the first time. It is the VDL LumiLayer Primer. Now, in my last video, we did the fresh version of it. It didn't work so well, but this time I'm going to go over it with a matte foundation. Now, this is the only product I'm using today that is not by the drugstore, and it's my Clinique Beyond Perfecting 2-in-1 foundation and concealer. The whole reason I am going to go in with this is because A, I know it's going to give me the coverage I want, and B, it is a matte foundation. Also, this go around I'm not using any concealer because I want to see how well it performs on its own with just the primer. I want to give the primer a 100% fair shot, and yeah, let's just go ahead and get started, okay? I'm going to go ahead and take some of the VDL primer, and I'm going to go ahead and just put it right on my face. So I will say this one is thicker than the fresh one. Oh, I squeezed way too much out. Don't you hate it when that happens? When you squeeze entirely too much product out. Okay, so this one is not as watery. The fresh one was literally going like down my hand, which I don't have a problem with that. Like, that's how the unicorn primer is and all that fun stuff. Now, my issue with the fresh primer was my skin felt oily. I don't have oily skin. I have combination skin, more on the dry side. So I don't know why that worked the way it did. I don't know if it was the foundation or what, which is why we're going with a trusted foundation today. I'm going to dip into my Clinique foundation, and I'm just going to put this all over. Put this all over my face. This time we are using a Real Techniques sponge, and we're going to see how this works out. So already I feel like I have a lot more coverage, which is nice because it is not fun expecting one thing and getting another. Now I did get these VDL products and these Lime Crime products for free through Influenster. So I'm not complaining about getting them for free. Please don't take it as that. I'm just being honest on what works for me and why it doesn't work for me. However, so far, I like the way this looks. It's because my Beyond Perfecting foundation is a little more on the matte side. So this is giving me like a nice, healthy glow. However, these primers I'm noticing are not blurring. I'm not trying them with blurring primers as well because I want to give my 100% honest review on these primers. But I like this one better. I will say. I like this one much better. I'm just gonna put a little more of my Beyond Perfecting under my eyes, I want to go, because I'm going to do a dark lip, so I don't want to be too over the top with my face or my eyes. So I'm going for more of a nice, healthy look. We are in fall, but this is like one of those looks that we can do fall and winter. It's also going to be a pretty quick and easy look because I am not doing all my normal steps. I'm doing this for like when you want to wear a dark lip, but you don't want all the like makeup drama that goes with like a dark lip per se. And it doesn't always have to have makeup drama, but still. I'm gonna go in with Coti AirSpun, and I'm not going to brush it on. I'm going to dab my beauty sponge into it and then just dab this on my face, and then I'm gonna get that excess off and just continue dabbing. Okay, so even with powder, I'm noticing that I still have a nice healthy glow, but I also have that coverage that I wanted, which for me, I need to have full coverage because I'm in the process of getting my skin to where it needs to be. So I would love to go without makeup, and I do. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I totally do. I do not wear makeup every day, but I feel like I need to, which is why I'm going to actually follow the Clarins. I'm gonna put a little more powder under my eyes just to make sure that that foundation doesn't move. Also, to kind of like highlight without using a concealer or a highlighting powder per se. But I'm going to use the Clarins sample that I got from Influenster that I mentioned in my last video. I'm going to use that the way it's supposed to be used for the next 7 days. And I'm also looking into getting Halo Beauty. If you haven't heard about Halo Beauty, go look at Tati's channel, check it out. She has two. One is for skin, hair, and nails, and the other is her new one, Kiwi. It doesn't have biotin in it, so it's just for your skin, but it has a lot of great stuff in it. So I'm thinking about doing the one for hair, skin, and nails because I want to grow my nails out naturally. I want to grow my hair out. I want healthier hair, healthier skin. So I'm personally looking into that. I don't know if it's going to work for me, but I want to try it because I want to be able to like go out my door without like a full face of makeup and feel good about myself. My eyebrows and I'm gonna be honest, my eyebrows and I don't get along. My complexion is not the best. I get dark circles very easily if I don't sleep enough or sleep well. These are all things I think about when I'm thinking about doing like a change to my health routine and all of that fun stuff. I'm not gonna keep you on that. This is not why we're here. We are here to play in makeup. So back to makeup. Now I'm going to take my number 5 brush from the BH Cosmetics Rosé collection, and I'm going to dip into the L'Oreal Infallible Contour Kit. Just gonna go into the contour portion, and I'm going to very, very lightly contour my face, like literally very lightly. I'm not turning this into like a whole giant face of makeup thing because I wanted to keep the video short, sweet, and to the point. I want this to be a look that everyone can do it quickly, and do it well, no matter how comfortable they are with makeup. That is my end goal here. So we've done our quick contour. Now for blush, I'm gonna go in with Sleek Makeup. This is the shade Coral. I'm gonna go in with my number 3 brush from BH Cosmetics. And I'm going with a nice peachy corally shade because, again, I want that like effortless look today. I'm sorry about my animals. They're all going haywire today. I put a little too much on, so I'm taking my number 2 Studio Pro brush from BH Cosmetics, and I'm just kind of buffing that out because I put a smudge too much on. Now for highlight, again, not going all in on this. I'm going to take my number 4 brush from the Rosé collection, and I'm going to dip into the highlight portion from that L'Oreal contour kit. Because I'm going to be doing a dark lip. MAC has a new toy. It's a Halloween toy. I'm sorry. I keep taking it from him and he keeps finding it, so I'm sorry. But to stick back to the makeup, stick with our whole drugstore theme here. I'm not gonna do super dramatic eyes. I'm gonna do super easy everyday eyes. You don't even have to wear these eyes with a dark lip. That's just my preference for this particular look. But we're gonna keep it easy and nice. I'm going to start by priming my lids themselves with the Color Tattoo from Maybelline. This is 24 hours, and this is the shade Leather. It's a nice brown shade, and I'm literally just gonna take that on my pinky, put a little in the back of my palm because I took a little too much, and I'm going to just put this on my eyelid and bring it a little in my crease, but not too high up because I don't want that like super pigmented brown that high up. And I am applying other makeup shades, so. Alright, now I'm gonna go in with my Milani Everyday Eyes. This is Bare Necessities. I'm gonna take a number 5 brush from the BH Cosmetics Rose Gold collection. I'm going to dip into this nice light brown shade. Well, actually the only medium matte brown shade in the palette. And I'm going to put this directly on my crease. Now I'm gonna go in with my number 6 brush from the BH Cosmetics Rosé collection, and I'm going to very lightly dip into the dark brown shade. Very, very lightly. And I'm going to literally just put that in my crease and only my crease. It looks patchy now, don't worry, because we're taking the same brush we were using before with the light brown, and we're just going to blend these 2 shades together basically. Now I'm going to take my number 10 brush from the Rose Gold BH Rose Gold collection. I'm going to dip into the first light brown shade we used, and I'm going to just put that on my lower lash line. This is literally all I'm doing with my lower lash line, by the way. It is, I'm telling you guys, this is not going to be a difficult look. And I'm going to connect those 2. I'm going to connect that lower lash line to my outer corner. Lower lash line done. Now I'm going to take my flat brush. This is a number 7 brush from the Rose Gold collection. I'm going to dip into this shade right here, the biggest shade in the palette, for some sure and choosing. Put that all over my lid. And just because I want a little extra, you know, whatever, I'm going to dip into the gold shade. Yeah, I just said extra, you know, whatever. And I'm going to just lightly pat this on the center. And I'm doing it lightly because I don't want it super dramatic. I just want to add an extra little shade in there. Now I'm going to take the pinky. I did not dip into the Maybelline 24-hour eyeshadow lip gel stuff. And I'm going to go into this shade right here. And I'm going to just dab this on the inner corner. I'm not doing eyeliner. I know. Shocking. But I'm not doing eyeliner. I am, however, going to take my Lime Crime Bushy Brows Brow Gel. And I'm going to set my brows real quick because we put some powder on. And I want to make sure my brows look nice. Now I'm going to go in with some L'Oreal Lash Paradise, and I'm just going to put that on my top lashes and not my bottom. Okay, so as promised, Jess, she's a friend of mine. She's also a follower. Shout out. Thank you for following me and supporting me. But she requested this look for dark lipsticks. And the whole reason I went with this look is because it is such a neutral, easy look that you can do it with dark lipsticks. You can do it with light lipsticks. You can do it with bright lipsticks. You can do it with lip gloss. This is an easy, everyday drugstore look with the exception of the primer, eyebrows, and foundation. Have 4. Not my typical shade. L'Oreal Chocolate. I have a 5th one. I have no idea where it is. Collection lipsticks. So I'm going to swatch them real quick, and then I'm going to decide which one to go with. The first one I'm going to swatch, and I love these little applicators, is 70% Yum. Just such a pretty color. And that is the darkest one, by the way. Next, I have Box of Chocolates. And this is a brown with some purpley undertones. Next, we have a Dose of Cocoa. You know what? I think I actually only do have 4. And this is a nice nudish brown. And then we have the Pinky Brown, which is Candyman. And yes, before anyone asked, they all smell like chocolate. And now I did promise a dark lipstick. So we're gonna go with the first one, 70% Yum. Ooh, that is dark. This is it, guys. What do we think? Do we hate it? Do we like it? Do we love it? Jess, I hope you like this look. Everyone else, please, if you have something you want to see, me do, or a product you want me to test, let me know. I will do my best to make it happen. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.